think a lot of us feel that we have to be super connected all the time, that we have to be plugged in 24/7 to keep ourselves updated with everything that's happening around the world. I believe this is one of the main reasons why we don't miss a second to check our phones when we wake up in the morning, or keep flinching for our phones throughout the day. And honestly, sometimes it gets overwhelming. I have this fear that a day without any digital gadgets, without the internet, would spell doom for me. That if I took a day off and just unplugged, the world would pass me by, or that the sky would fall down on me. And it's not a particularly nice feeling if you think about it. So to prove to myself that my fears were totally unfounded, I took a day off, leaving behind all the digital gadgets that I had and carrying just my camera, my journal and a book. I took to the woods with a very good friend of mine, Horzak. And it was good. Outside the comfort of your home, you have to think about the things that you often take for granted, things that maybe are the most important for our very own survival, like warmth, shelter and food. And no sooner than we had set up camp when it started raining. So we just set up the tent and it started raining. We haven't been able to make fire yet. We're just taking shelter from the rain for quite a bit. With much difficulty we started a fire, but the challenge was to keep the fire going with all the rain drenching the dried woods. So the rain stopped, at least for now, and I managed to make the fire, and the cicadas here, they're just drumming in your ears, relentless. Let's hope this fire keeps going. Wasn't pretty at all, but the tea boiled on the kettle or the smoky fire seemed to taste much better. The rain kept on flirting with us, testing our patience, but like they say in the song of my beloved club Liverpool, at the end of the storm there was this dazzling display of golden lights and a double rainbow to cap it off. I think it's nice to escape this way from time to time, to be completely lost from the crowds and to be one with nature. For many of us, I think detachment from the comforts of our daily life is the hardest bit, but once we get detached, maybe it becomes much easier. And while I was there, I had this stark realization of how much importance we tend to give to the things that maybe are not important at all in the grand scheme of things. Coming back to reality, I never did this to completely avoid myself off the internet or any of my digital gadgets. I think the internet and digital gadgets have become very essential parts of our daily life. Let's say it was a digital detoxification of some sort, something I did to stop myself from falling deeper down the rabbit hole. And it was an enriching experience, something I definitely love to do more over the days. Or maybe you should give it a try as well.